Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. This is Queen of Light 1111. I hope you guys are all doing great here with your midweek energy check-in as we head into this full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is the star card in tarot. And when you think about the star card, Aquarius is all about this energy of alignment. It's the energy of hope and wishes and fulfillment. It's the energy of cleansing and healing. And so this is a very powerful moon that is coming into our reality tomorrow on August 11th, depending on where you are in the world. And so I wanted to do this reading today about this full moon, okay? About what does this star card, this Aquarius sign mean to this collective, okay? To masculine and feminine. So we're going to be looking at that. We're going to look at what is this full moon in Aquarius all about? What is it about for this masculine and feminine? We're going to look at where feminine is today and where masculine is today on their spiritual journey as we head into the full moon energies. And we're going to see how they are going to be towards each other after this full moon. Then we're going to take a look at the connection, like where is it today, and then where is it headed? And then we're going to close this reading with where is the divine masculine, whether that's your inner masculine or outer masculine, where is that masculine energy with karmic cycles and karmic patterns? So we'll see the energy as we head into the moon, and we will see the energy after the moon. So let's go ahead and get started with the bottom of the deck to my very first question, which is, what does this full moon in Aquarius mean for masculine and feminine? Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the prison waif. So when this card comes out, look at what it says. Self-sabotage. It says poverty consciousness. This is the energy of low self-worth, low self-esteem. This is the energy of self-sabotage, like that Seven of Swords energy. So when this prison wave comes up at the bottom of the deck for what this full moon in Aquarius means, this is about masculine and feminine really starting to look at where they are self-sabotaging their thoughts and their belief systems and preventing themselves from rising to their highest good. Okay, so it's this energy of self-awareness, right? Do I keep saying, oh, I can't do this, I don't deserve this, I'm unlovable, he's never gonna change, it never works out? Are you saying those things? If you're saying those things, you are in this self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. If the masculine is saying these things, oh, it's never going to work out, it always fails, blah, 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 I can't do this anymore, he is in the energy of self-sabotage and poverty consciousness. So there's this energy of worry and distrust and cynicism and fear that is going to have to be released. Because remember, full moon's about things coming into this full awareness and completion. Okay, so it's this energy that this Aquarius moon is bringing us, is we have to start looking at the way that we are thinking, the way that we're feeling, what our belief systems are, and are we self-sabotaging, and are we operating in poverty consciousness? Oh, we've been separated for months. Oh, I haven't heard from him in years, blah, blah, blah. Are you saying all those things? Poverty consciousness. So very interestingly, what is the energy of this Aquarius full moon? What does it specifically mean? So we know the bottom of the deck says we have to release the self-sabotage. We have to release the poverty consciousness. So what does it mean for this divine masculine and feminine? The map maker of destiny. So when this card comes out, this talks about authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. And in this deck, this is both an ally and a challenger card. So this is the energy that Spirit is saying to us, masculine, feminine, at birth, you were given this unique map, okay, for your soul contract. And you have intersected with one another. You wanted to intersect with one another. You wanted to connect to one another. And here in this earth you have. Now, when you've met each other, you may have experienced this beautiful soul love, but you've also experienced energy where maybe you were challenged by this person. So now, destiny in this full moon in Aquarius, the star sign, alignment. Destiny, the universe is giving masculine and feminine another chance to align. Okay? You're being faced with another opportunity to make a free will decision and be in misalignment and in poverty consciousness and in self-sabotage? Or are you going to choose your authentic purpose, your most aligned timeline, the connection that is for your highest good? So this is fate, this is the universe, this is destiny inviting you to this new opportunity, or not new, this next opportunity to realign yourself. Okay, that is what this Aquarius full moon is all about. Release the self-sabotage, release the lack, and step into your authentic purpose. So now let's go ahead and look at the masculine, the feminine, and the connection energies. What is the bottom of the deck? Six of Flames. There is victory. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of Wands. This is this energy of victory. Okay, we want to achieve victory this time. We want to be in this energy of success this time. We've been through this 5 of Wands energy. We've been through the conflict. We've had external interferences. We've had all of this energy. But now it's time. It's time to rise above. It's time to experience victory. So what does this especially mean for feminine? Victory in her alignment. You can't make this up. Star card. Victory in her healing, her cleansing, victory in her alignment, victory of her hopes and wishes. And look at this. You got the flag card again. Victory. Again, success, again. She's standing at the top of the mountain and she's not afraid to stand alone. She's letting go of her ego. She has victory over her ego. She has victory over, anyone trying to tell her what to do. She's victorious over her own journey. So for Divine Feminine's energy headed in to this full moon, right, her own energy, this is the bottom of the deck, there's victory coming. Or she feels that there's victory and she's not afraid to stand alone. So now, what does this mean for Divine Masculine in the energy that he's in right now? We have the King of Cups. Victory over his emotional maturity. Victory over his emotional intelligence. Okay? No longer being distorted and immature. No longer, being unable to express himself. There's victory in his emotional maturity. It's happening now. This is the energy of the bottom of the deck for him, and what is happening in his energy as we head into the full moon. He has victory over his emotions, and it's happening now. He's in this energy of the white wolf. He's trusting his intuition. He's believing in his power. He has confidence, and he has the stamina to continue forward. So what about the connection? Well, the connection, there's victory over these blocks. There's victory over these barriers. There's victory over these defenses that we have had. And that is because this wish is being granted. You can't make this up. Star card, rainbow, wishes being granted. There's victory over any sort of barrier. There is this wish that is being granted, and there is destruction to anything that gets in the way of this victory. So there's this victory over any sort of ego, defense mechanisms. Anything that has been blocking our wishes is all gonna change suddenly. Okay? And I have to mention, it says Mars. Mars is that masculine energy. Okay, Venus is that feminine energy. So I do feel like these blocks have a lot to do with masculine on his side. But you know what? We both have the masculine and feminine energies within us. So that could be your inner masculine, or it could be your outer masculine, or it could be both. So what energy is divine feminine in as we head into this full moon? What's her current energy? Well, we saw that she's got victory, right? She's victorious over her healing. She's victorious over her alignment. She's not afraid to stand alone. She is a leader, King of Wands. This is her. She is a leader of her own journey. She is in this energy where she's starting to feel confident about taking a leap forward into a new cycle. Okay, she's in this energy where she's weighing the pros and cons. She's in this energy where she's thinking about taking a chance, right? About what it is that she wants. She's considering her options. She's weighing out the pros and cons. She's looking at both sides. She's looking at, do I want to be on this journey and continue to stand alone, or do I want to continue to keep space open for masculine? And she's doing this from a place of mastery, the Magician card. Lots of leadership energy for feminine. And notice, she has 2 twos. So she's in this energy of decision making. What was the bottom of the deck? The 6. So it just feels like feminine's very much in her leadership, very much in her power, and she's ready to start a new cycle. She's done with this old cycle. She's aligned herself. She's healed. She's in this energy where she's aligning to her authentic purpose, and she wants to take a leap of faith, but she's just deciding where she wants to go. Divine masculine's energy as he heads in to this full moon in Aquarius, 9 of Swords. So there's been a lot of stress and anxiety that divine masculine has been experiencing on his own journey. And whether that's what's happening in his outer world or his inner world, but it's definitely what's happening in his thoughts. And we saw for him, there's that energy of his emotions. And when he's too much in his head space and not in his heart space, there is distorted energy. So we see that he's in the energy of having victory over his emotions, victory over his emotional intelligence, right? He's trusting his inner guide. So as he heads into this Aquarius full moon, he's completing this energy of stress and anxiety. He's done being stressed. He's opening up to the universe. He's opening up to source. He's awakening. He's in this energy of alignment, and he's ready to break free. He's ready to stand in his energy and balance himself, tame himself, and really move towards what it is that he desires. What is the energy of the connection as we head into this full moon in Aquarius? We have the Sage of Crystals. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel like there is this abundance that is getting ready to have a breakthrough in this connection. I do feel like masculine and feminine are in this energy of nurturing. They're in this energy of manifesting their own abundance. And it is clear to them in the connection that they want to be abundant and that it is likely for them. They're in this energy of nurturing their thoughts, nurturing their feelings, nurturing their environment. So it feels like in the connection, there is this preparation of something to come. For feminine, it's this new cycle. For masculine, it is his continued ascension and awakening. So now where are we potentially going to be headed after this full moon? So let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom of the deck. So for masculine, feminine, and the connection, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Very interesting, right? Because we have the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and now we have the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. 6 is a number of harmony. So there is some harmony and restoration that is coming in. So I'm using the In-Between Tarot here, and this is also available on my Amazon storefront, okay? Oh, real quick. Oh my God, I totally forgot to tell you guys. Real quick, if you are watching this, I have a flash sale going on right now. If you want to have your own twin flame energy check-in video reading done, that is on sale through tomorrow. It is my flash sale full moon special, only available through tomorrow, 5 p.m. And it is the Twin Flame Energy Check-In video reading. You have to scroll down on my website towards the bottom, and that's where you will find this sale. If you follow me on Instagram, on King of Shadows 1111 or Queen of Light 1111, all of the links are there to purchase that reading and any other reading or session. So in this energy of the bottom of the deck, where are they headed? after this full moon. So we're seeing the Six of Pentacles. That's that energy of reciprocity, of giving. The Seven of Pentacles, right? That's what they're heading. That's the in-between deck. It's the energy of crossroads and reward, right? It's that energy of kind of patience. So in this in-between stage, where are they headed? There's a feeling of achievement. Okay, there's not this full recognition yet. So maybe it's like, I know things are going to be okay, but he hasn't come forward yet, right? We haven't had the exchange yet, but I do feel like there is this energy of recognition. Some relief comes in after this full moon. And so while maybe things haven't quite materialized, you both know that everything is going to be okay. Everything is looking much more positive after this full moon. Why? Because we're aligning to our authentic purpose. We are getting rid of the self-sabotage energy. We are connecting to our intuition and our inner guide, and we're no longer being led by our ego, our wounds, and our self-sabotage. So this energy of this sigh of relief, what does that mean for feminine? Well, it's because she's come into this alignment. It's because she has victory over her healing. And it's because she's like in this energy of, you know what? It is what it is. I'm happy to stand alone. I have experience on this journey. I'm releasing my ego. I'm releasing my attachments. For masculine, it's this energy of relief that he finally has control over his emotions. It's happened now. He's trusting himself. So this energy of emotional intelligence is absolutely bringing in for him the energy of, relief. So for the connection, this exchange and this energy, it's been blocked for a while, right? It's been blocked. There's been barriers towards these wishes, but that's all going to end after this moon. If things have not manifested, up until this point, I do feel and see it manifesting after this new moon. So what about divine feminine? What is her energy towards her masculine? That's the question now. The energy towards her masculine. So we saw the bottom of the deck. We see that, hey, you know what? There's some sigh of relief. There's some healing. But she's in this energy of, you know what? If he comes forward, great. And if he doesn't, that's okay too. I am okay. I have experience on my journey. So her energy here, strength into hermit. It's the energy of, look at, we're just coming out of Lionsgate too, by the way, right? She's in her strength. She's in her personal power. So she's really in this energy of connecting to her inner guide. She's in this energy where she's continuing to be patient with herself and this journey and her masculine. There's this energy of she's only going to assert herself when it is required, right? There's been some pain in her past. She may be revisiting this during the full moon, but after this full moon, she is committed to herself, to her power, and to her own inner work. So her energy towards her masculine shows that, you know what? I'm in my power. I'm in my strength. I'm connecting to my inner guide. I'm going to follow my heart and move forward in love, even though things seem very stuck in the 3D at this time. That's the energy towards the masculine. What is the masculine's energy towards his feminine after the full moon? 8 of Pentacles. Notice how she's got the number 8 in the Strength card. He's got the number 8 in the 8 of Pentacles. So in this energy of the 8 of Pentacles, his energy towards his feminine is this energy of, it's this energy of kind of like the last stand, right? The last stand to be self-sufficient. So he's working hard. 8 of Pentacles is that energy of working hard, working on yourself, working on your craft. 9 of Pentacles is the energy of abundance and self-sufficiency. And this in-between concept is I'm really working hard to be self-sufficient, okay? There's a lot of mirroring here, right? She's in this energy of like, you know what, I'm in my strength and I'm going to continue to move forward on this journey, even if you don't join me in the physical plane. And he's in this energy of really trying to be self-sufficient as well. Self-sufficient of this connection, not be codependent on this connection or on other connections. So it's this last stand energy. It's his aim to be self-sufficient, to not struggle anymore. He's really working hard, giving it his all. And we have here the 4 of Wands. So he's in this energy of really working on his own stability, on his own foundation, to have this union. And until he does that, until he feels that he is self-sufficient and grown up enough to have this union, he is in this energy of seclusion. He's in this energy of isolating himself from this union with feminine. So I do feel like he's working very hard to move towards this union. He does feel lonely. He does feel like he's apart from his feminine, but he's working on his consciousness. He's working on his values. He's working on his belief system before he comes forward and is in his confidence and is single to be with his feminine. Okay, let's take a look at what happens with their connection. Okay, so what will potentially happen with the connection after this full moon? Two of Cups headed into the Three of Cups. So this is that energy of, you know, there have been relationships. There's been this union. So there is this energy of this union with masculine and feminine. There's this energy of unions with other people. Maybe there's friendships with other people. So this is the energy about, you know, joining with others. So he's isolated himself from his feminine. Feminine's isolated herself from her masculine, right? Because she's working on herself. It's time to join together. It's time to join together. But I do feel like, because with this Three of Cups in between stage, it feels like there's this energy where, you know, maybe one or the other have joined with other people, and it created chaos. And so what is happening here in what is happening after this full moon is that there is this joining others energy that has or will now be delayed. Because Seven of Cups is, I'm not making the choice. I'm not choosing. I don't know whether to choose this, or this. So there is this joining with others, right? Even with the feminine and masculine. And I feel like this even has to do with joining with other people outside of the connection. There is some chaos. There's some confusion. There's delay. There's procrastination. Okay? But they're freeing themselves of this joining with others right now. They're getting ready to rise above. They're seeing new perspectives. They're seeing new perspectives of their own connection. They're seeing new perspective of their, you know, connections that are outside this, you know, divine connection. And they're really trying to elevate themselves out of this confusion, out of this chaos, you know, out of this stubborn, rigid energy. So it just feels like where things are headed after this moon is that if masculine was in another connection, there's a pause on that. There's an energy of like, you know what, I'm not making that choice. But then there's also this energy, because he's really working hard to stabilize himself, that he's not necessarily at this time choosing feminine until he is ready to choose feminine. You don't want him before he's ready. Remember, if you want to book your own twin flame energy check-in, the video reading is on special right now. But if you want to book with me, go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. Let's look at that masculine's energy towards the karmic situation or the karmic Five of Cups. There is some sadness. There is some regret. There is some loss. Look at this. I'm looking at the Three of Cups. I looked at this connection with the karmic and I missed my union. Where do we get that Two of Cups? Right here. Two of Cups, Three of Cups, right? In the in-between stage. So here, his energy towards the karmic shows there's sadness. There's loss over this Four of Wands. Where was the Four of Wands? In his energy towards his feminine. So he's seeing, well, I lost this connection with the third party. I've lost this connection with the karmic. And look at this white wolf. You can't make this up. That came up right here at the bottom of the deck for divine masculine's energy. When we talked about his overall energy as we head into the full moon, and his energy towards his feminine after the full moon. So he is experiencing the loss of this union, and he sees that this connection with the karmic was a contributing factor to that loss. So let's take a look at what his energy is at this time towards this karmic situation. Okay, what's his energy at this time towards this karmic person or situation? Strength card. So here, interestingly enough, Divine Feminine's energy towards her masculine is the Strength card after this full moon. And his energy towards the karmic is the Strength. So here, he's in his power. Listen to this, feminines. You are in your power here. You're in your power. You're the King of Wands. You're in the Strength card. You standing in your power is helping your masculine stand in his power and eliminate this karmic connection. So his energy towards the karmic is Strength card. I'm in my strength. I'm in my personal power, and I'm holding on to that strength, and I'm not committing to this connection. I refuse to compromise and commit. So his energy towards the karmic or karmic situation right now, okay, as we head into the full moon, is he's in his strength, he's in his power, and he's holding on to that strength, and he's not compromising. What will be his energy towards this karmic situation after this full moon? Stalemate. Another card of stalemate. Stalemate here, stalemate here. He's not going to make a choice. He's not going to move that connection forward. He's gone within to heal and balance out this Two of Cups. Where do we get the Two of Cups? Here in this connection. Remember what he was mourning was that Two of Cups, right? And that Five of Cups energy. So his energy towards this karmic or karmic situation after this full moon in Aquarius is, I'm not reconciling with this person anymore. I'm not going to heal this connection with this person anymore. And there is this energy of where he's not necessarily exposing it to her or to that person yet. So if you haven't quit the job, if you haven't ended the relationship, you've already, the person has already decided he's not going to be part of this connection, but he has not yet exposed that, not to the person maybe, or not publicly to other people that are involved. So I said, all right, give me a little bit more on this exposure energy. And we got the albatross. So the reason why is he has a lot of shame, a lot of regret, a lot of guilt. I feel like he's in this energy where he feels like, ashamed that he was in this connection, a connection that he didn't want. And bottom of the deck now for that albatross is the swans. It's this energy of having shame and regret that he chose the karmic. He chose his free will to misalign himself. And there is this energy of baggage and burden that he needs to eliminate. But it is also this energy of shame that he lost his twin flame, or potentially lost his twin flame. So this will be very interesting when I do this reading for my members. What is the current energy after the moon? So I'm not going to do that energy reading probably until next week for our members on this Queen of Light 1111 channel, but it will show us where things are. But there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on, and all good stuff. Victory is yours, everybody. Have a great day. And don't forget, if you want to book your own energy check-in with me, go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. Have a great day. Bye.